My dear students, now you have idea about fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. Today in this session we are going to learn about equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions can be defined as fractions with different numerators and denominators that represent the same value of proportion of the whole. This is the definition of equivalent fraction. Got confused? Don't worry. Let us understand equivalent fractions through example. My dear students, you have seen the definition of equivalent fraction. Don't be confused. Simply, we can say that equivalent fractions are the fractions which have same value. Look, here we have one question. Write 4 equivalent fractions of each. Here we have 2/5. How to find out equivalent fraction for the given fractions? Very easy. If we want to find out equivalent fraction of this, multiply both numerator and denominator with same number, or divide both the numerator and denominator with same number. You will get equivalent fraction. Look, here we have 2/5. I am going to multiply it by 2, both numerator and denominator. What we will get? What fraction we will get? 2 2s are 4 and 5 2s are 10. So this is the equivalent fraction of 2/5. If we want to find out another one, multiply with any number. Here I am choosing 10. 2 10s are 20 and 5 10s are 50. We got equivalent fraction of this. Here you have to write 4 equivalent fractions. I am finding out 2. You try finding out next 2 equivalent fractions. You can choose any number to multiply. But remember, multiply both the numerator and denominator with same number. अगर न्यूमरेटर को 10 के साथ कर रहे हो मल्टीप्लाई, तो डिनोमिनेटर को भी 10 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करना है. Clear? So 2 I am leaving for you. Next, 3/7. I am going to multiply it with 5. Any number you can choose. 3 5s are 15 and 7 5s are 35. This is the equivalent fraction of 3/7. Another equivalent fraction for 3/7. Let me choose 100. I am multiplying both numerator and denominator with 100. 300s are 300 and 7 into 100 is 700. This is the second equivalent fraction of 3/7. In this 2 questions I have got 2 equivalent fractions. Next 2 I am leaving on you. You try finding out. How to check whether these are equivalent fraction or not? We have discussed about simplest form earlier. Look here, 4 upon 10. Here I am doing it in rough form. 4 upon 10. 4 means 2 2s are 4 and 10 means 2 5s are 10. We can cut these 2 numbers. 2 2. So what is remaining? 2/5. This is the simplest form of this. 2/5. If we get the same fraction as answer in simplification, that means it's a equivalent fraction. It's an equivalent fraction of the given fraction. Next point to understand is arranging fractions in ascending and descending order. You are knowing how to arrange numbers in ascending and descending order. Here we have to arrange the fractions in ascending and descending order. Look, when you are going to arrange the fractions in ascending and descending order, first check the denominator. Here, in all the fraction, denominator is same, 7. So it will be easier for us to arrange it in ascending order. When the denominators are same in all the fractions, we check the numerators, as we have to arrange it in ascending order. First we will take smaller number from numerator. So first we will choose this 1/7, then 2/7, then 3/7, then 5/7, and then 9/7. This is the ascending order. Very easy, like numbers only. If denominators are same, then it is very easy to arrange the fractions in ascending order. Check the numerators. Fraction with smaller numerator will be the first fraction, and proceed with next. This we are not going to do, as denominators are different. How to arrange fractions in ascending and descending order when denominators are different, you will learn it in 6th standard. Question 15. Arrange the following fractions in descending order. Here also we are going to omit this one and this one. You solve this. Try to arrange these fractions in descending order. As all the denominators are same, check the numerators and arrange them in descending order. How to arrange the fractions in ascending and descending order when denominators are different? We have to follow another method. That method you are going to learn in class 6. Students, you have learned about proper, improper and mixed fractions. Now let us learn how to convert improper fractions into mixed fractions or mixed numbers. When we have improper fraction, we can convert it into mixed numbers. The first step is divide the numerator by the denominator. Here we have one fraction, 5/2. Divide the numerator by the denominator. 2 2s are 4. So 1 is remainder. We will use these 3 numbers to convert this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Very easy. Look, here we have answer. 2 integer 1/2. How we got the answer? As I told you, we will use these 3 numbers. Yes? नीचे वाला नंबर है उसको फ्रैक्शन में ऊपर लिखो. Here 1 is there, we will write here. ऊपर वाला नंबर है उसको साइड में लिखो, that is 2. And साइड में जो नंबर है वो नीचे लिखो, that is 2. We got our answer. 2 integer and half. 1 by 2, that is half. Clear? Again I am explaining, when you have to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction, divide numerator by the denominator and then put the remainder over the denominator. Anti-clockwise number लिखो, you will get the mixed fraction. Now, how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction? Very easy. Here we have 2 integer 2/3. So what we will do? We will multiply 2 with 3. 2 3s are 6. 6 plus ऊपर जो न्यूमरेटर में नंबर है उसको ऐड करो. 6 plus 2, that is 8. We got 8 as a numerator. Keep the denominator same. Here denominator is 3, so here we will write 3. So when we convert 2 integer 2/3 into improper fraction, we get 8 upon 3. Let's have another example. Here we have 3 integer 5/6. What to do? Multiply these two numbers. 3 6 are 18. Multiply these two numbers. So we got 18. Now add 5 to it. 18 plus 5 will be 23. And as I told you, keep the denominator same, 6. So by converting 3 integer 5 6, we will get 23 upon 6. In this way you can convert mixed fraction into improper fractions. My dear students, in this chapter 4, parts and wholes, we learnt about fractions. A fraction represents a part of whole. We also learnt about types of fractions. Proper fractions, in which numerator is smaller than the denominator. Improper fractions, in which numerator is larger than denominator. And mixed fraction, in which whole number and a fraction combined makes mixed fraction. We also learn how to find out equivalent fractions of the given fractions by multiplying both numerator and denominator with same number. Then we learned how to arrange fractions in ascending and descending order. At last we learned how to convert improper fractions into mixed fractions and mixed fractions into improper fractions. These were our learning points in this chapter. Hope you all have understood nicely. Whenever you solve the exercises, watch the video properly twice or thrice, and then after understanding the concept, solve the exercises. Thank you.